Well, good evening, everybody. This is WBKB Meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you all having a good evening so far. Hope you all are being prepared for the rain because we got more showers on the way. Even a few thunderstorms might be mixed in with that. Now, before we get to all that, we're going to talk about the tropics. Now, here we are. We're talking about Otis here, or at least the remnants of Otis, running over Acapulco and parts of Mexico again. Now, the funny thing about Otis is that Otis was considered to be a hurricane, a Category 2 hurricane, but it exploded over the last 24 hours and went from a Category 2 hurricane to a Category 5 hurricane just earlier this morning before it made landfall over Acapulco and parts of Mexico. Wind speeds were at 160 miles an hour. It had gained 115 mile an hour winds over a 24-hour period. This was a humongous increase in terms of wind speeds. And again, water temperatures play that role. And then, of course, the upper level winds also played the role in that as well when it came to the major intensification in terms of the hurricane right here. Now, it's just a remnant, but it's bringing heavy rain and flooding to parts of Mexico right now. And of course, storm surge was a major issue. Wind damage was a major issue in this area. The other storm that we're talking about, well, that is Hurricane Tammy. Hurricane Tammy has speeds of 105 miles an hour. Pressure's at 965 millibars, moving at northeast at 13 miles an hour, and it's expected to continue to move in a northwest trend as we go through the next couple of days here. And of course, Bermuda, you're under the gun once again with this hurricane. At least it's going to move around through the area, maybe a little bit to the further to your north, where we're going to see those impacts, of course, with winds and heavy rain. And of course, like I mentioned yesterday, you all have seen multiple hurricanes at this point, at this time of the year. And again, I'm not expecting too much else in terms of that when it comes to the hurricane activity right now. There's a couple more disturbances in the Atlantic and parts of the Pacific, but for right now, we're going to move on to our forecast, and we're going to have to expect some showers and thunderstorms in the forecast, especially for your day on your Thursday. Of course, 70s are going to be possible as we go through the next couple of days before major changes come to our forecast, guys. And this is going to be much colder air coming to the region, including snow, guys, for next week. As a matter of fact, I'm almost certain that we're going to see snow on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And some models indicate we could pick up about ½ an inch in some of our areas. So again, I'll keep you posted on that as we go through the rest of this weekend until this weekend. While high temperatures, 64 degrees high temperature today, guys. 64, 10 degrees above average for this time of the year. 77 was the record high back in 2012. 19 was the record low back in 1972. Picked up about a tenth of an inch of rain. Now, most of that occurred this morning before we dried out. We remain cloudy for most of this afternoon. But like I said, more rain is on the way. Now, again, once that cold front comes through the area, guys, our temperatures are going to take a major hit. We're going to be in the low 60s. Now, keep in mind, our winds are going to briefly turn around to the northwest. That's going to allow a little bit of cooling to occur in our area. But as we go through your Friday, we could approach the 70 degrees before we hit a wall in terms of our temperatures. We'll be talking about temperatures that are struggling to get out of the 30s as we go through your early part of your next week. So, guys, get ready for late November, even December-like type of temperatures here in the area. Indicated by the temperature outlook, we could be well below average when it comes to our temperatures. We're talking about 10 to 15 or 20 degrees below average for this time of the year, guys. So, and overnight lows are going to be in the 20s at that. Again, it's due to these winds. Now, right now, the winds are going to be coming out of the southwest. But as we go through your day on your Friday, late on your Friday to your Saturday here, you'll see those winds go from the southwest to the northwest, and it's going to be quite gusty at times in some of our areas. That's going to bring our temperatures from close to 70 all the way down to the 30s and parts in some areas. And overnight lows are going to be in the 20s. So, guys, get ready for it. Much colder air and even some snow in the area. And I'm going to time that out here for you on Futurecast here. All this rain, the rain that we're seeing right now is all associated with this boundary line here. Gulf of Mexico is bringing in showers, even a few rumbles of thunder in our area. So yeah, get ready for that for the next couple of days before this cold front moves through the area, and it's going to clear out all that rain and the warm air too at that. and we're going to be experiencing much colder areas. You might see where my finger is at, so specks of blue indicate that there's going to be some snow showers in parts of our area. Now, the next 3 days, well, we're going to see our fair chances of rain. So yes, get ready for that. Keep the umbrella in handy. Some areas as we go through early next week, it's going to see some snow, including the Upper Peninsula. Some areas in the Upper Peninsula will be seeing probably about close to 2 to 3 inches of snow out of this. Now, we're not going to see that much snow, but we will be getting a small accumulation out of this, that snow. But right now, this is rain that we're talking about. We're talking about over an inch of rain out of this for the next couple of days, so keep that umbrella handy. Now tonight, we're gonna have those shower chances in the area. Patchy fall cannot be ruled out. Low temperatures are gonna be in the 50s, 54 in Roger City, 54 in Alpena, 56 in Harrisville, and 56 in Osceola, and 56 in Tawas. Tomorrow, again, we're gonna have showers and thunderstorm chances in the area. High temperatures are gonna be in the 60s, 63 for Roger City, same thing for Alpena, 66 for Osceola, 65 for Tawas, and won't be surprised if some areas get close to 70 degrees, especially for our Friday. And then I think for sure we could kiss those 60s and 70s goodbye until about late March or early April, because we won't see temperatures like this again anytime soon, as we're going to be stuck in the 40s and 30s and 20s for lows, and snow chances are going to be in the forecast for the next 2 or 3 days. Like I said earlier, some models are indicating that we could pick up about 3 to 4 tenths of an inch of snow. So yes, get ready for that as we go out. It's just going to create some slick conditions, and you are going to have to begin to be careful if you are going out and driving. But this has been WBKB meteorologist Ryan Crump. Hope you all have a great evening.